What's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews. Today I've got my hands on the beautifully designed Xiaomi Watch S1 Pro. So Xiaomi's latest smartwatch featuring AMOLED display, sapphire crystal glass, 580 water resistance, long battery life, Bluetooth calls and lots more. Now the retail price for this watch is around 300. Now inside the box you will find a multi-language user manual. We've got a really handy wireless charger and of course the smartwatch itself. Now the watch is made from a stainless steel watch case with very thin bezels. You've got a stainless steel rotatable crown which is used for navigation, and every time you turn it you're going to feel some haptic vibration which does feel really nice. Now the straps are quite nice. This is hand polished real leather finished in brown, and yes, they do feature a quick release so you can replace them with your own 22mm strap. On the side we have two buttons and a loudspeaker which is located just underneath. On the other side we have nothing. The bottom of the watch is also made from sapphire glass, which has been covered with this smooth, comfortable ceramic type material, and you can see all your health sensors in the middle. And this watch does support wireless fast charging, so 10-minute charge on this wireless charger will give you a 2-day boost of battery life. And this is a magnetic wireless charger, and it takes around 85 minutes to fully charge that 500 milliamp hour battery, and you can expect up to 14 days of battery life typically on the default settings, and up to 5 days of battery life with heavy usage. So with all features turned on, including always on display, which I really like. This has a beautiful display, the watch faces look really nice, and there are over 100 plus watch faces that you can change to, and the always on display is different for every watch face, and it really takes advantage of that beautiful AMOLED display. Now you can keep all the features on, including the AOD, all your health tracking on. That means all day heart rate, all day SpO2, and all day stress monitoring, and all the advanced sleep monitoring features on. And there are some great features. If you switch them all on like I did, you can still get a solid 5-day battery life. Really happy with the battery life so far. Now this watch is 46mm in diameter with a thickness of 11.2mm, and it weighs 48.6 grams. On the front you are looking at a beautiful 1.47 AMOLED display, and I'm not exaggerating with the screen quality. This is definitely one of the most attractive AMOLED displays I've seen in a smartwatch to date. Screen resolution is 480 by 480, and you have sapphire glass protection on front. So absolutely loving the screen quality. The first time you look at the screen you are going to say wow. Furthermore, touchscreen is very responsive, and the system OS is called the new MIUI Watch OS, which is very user-friendly, and you do have lots of customization options, widgets, etc., which we're going to look into a little bit later in the video. Furthermore, this watch functions by connecting to your smartphone via Bluetooth 5.2, and your health data automatically syncs to and from the watch. Please note, this smartwatch does not have built-in Wi-Fi, and it actually borrows the data from your smartphone via the Bluetooth connection. However, you do get a very decent built-in GPS, and that's a dual-band GPS featuring 5 satellite positioning. Now, if all that was not enough, you also get Bluetooth phone calls. So when someone calls you, you have the option to answer directly on the watch. So health monitoring options. If we start with heart rate, so you do have continuous heart rate monitoring, and you can actually select the frequency from every minute to every 30 minutes, or you can switch it completely off and use it only on demand. Blood oxygen monitoring can also be set to all day. So when you're not moving, your SpO2 gets tracked automatically, or again, switch it off if you just want to use it manually on demand. Sleep tracking, and the sleep tracking in this watch is amazing. It's on by default, so you don't have to do anything, but you do have the option to switch on advanced monitoring, which tracks your heart rate throughout your sleep, and you can also switch on your breathing score, which monitors your nighttime breathing. Stress monitoring, all day monitoring, so when you're not moving, the watch will track your stress levels. So there are a lot of health options. I have everything switched on in order to test the features, and even if you do, you still get a solid 5 days, which I think is pretty awesome. Now all your health activities can be viewed from the smartphone app, and it supports both iOS and Android. And I'm actually connected with my iPhone 14 Pro, and every function works absolutely fine. There is no compatibility issue that I have found so far. So quick look at the app. It's called the Mi Fitness app. When you open it up, you will see your health at a glance, showing you all your health metrics. And every time you open the app, it will automatically sync the data to and from the watch. You can view detailed reports of any of these by simply tapping on the metric that you're interested in, and it will give you full detailed stats of that subject based on day, week, and month. So really, really good health tracking. There is a workout section, so you can initiate workouts directly from the phone. Now, if you tap on the device section, it will give you a whole bunch of settings to play with. So you see your watch status, connected, and battery life info. Over here, it says online, and that's actually your watch faces. So local, so these are all the watch faces that are stored on the watch. If you tap on online, you can actually download watch faces. So let's just switch the watch faces to a local one. So let's choose this one, which says crystal, hit apply, and you can see it's immediately changed. But if you go to the online section, I want to show you how long it takes to download a watch face. So let's try this one over here. It's called Nostalgic. It's only 2.94 megabytes in size. So hit apply, and you guys can see for yourself how long it takes to transfer this watch face to the watch. You should see a timer on the screen as well. So the reason why it takes long, 2.94 megabytes gets downloaded to the phone straight away, but transferring it wirelessly via Bluetooth is what takes long. I would like to see watch face transfers much faster than this. So that's where Wi-Fi comes in. If this watch had built-in Wi-Fi, the option to download the watch face and transfer would be much quicker. But unfortunately, this smartwatch does not have built-in Wi-Fi, hence the transfer speed relies on Bluetooth, and it takes a longer time for that transfer to complete. But on the positive side, once you download and install your chosen watch face, it remains stored on the watch. So then changing between these downloaded watch faces is pretty much instant. So there you have your new watch face, and that watch face doesn't look bad at all. And you can see the always on display has kicked in. Really nice AOD on this. Now let's just quickly switch back to my favorite watch face. That's this one here. Awesome. Other options you have, app notifications. You can switch on your app notifications, and you can actually select which apps you want to be notified for. If we go back, incoming call feature can be switched on or off, so you can take your phone calls directly on the watch. I've already shown you the health monitoring section. There is Xiaomi Pay, so NFC Payments is supported, and in the United Kingdom you are kind of limited to which bank you can connect to, and I also read that only Mastercard works. So the NFC Payments is a little bit limited in the UK, that is. Events, so you can sync to your current calendar. We've got widgets that you can play around with, so you can move things around as you wish. You can add and remove widgets here. Now we do have emergency SOS. If you quickly press the bottom watch button 3 times, it will actually call your emergency contact. And then you have Amazon Alexa, which I have connected to, so you can activate the Amazon Alexa assistant as well. And under the profile section, you can set your goals amongst some other options, but more importantly, you can integrate with Apple Health or even Strava. So a very nice, user-friendly and detailed smartphone app. Okay, furthermore, this watch is waterproof. So you've got 5 ATM water resistance. So you can wear this whilst you're swimming, and it can track all your strokes, your distance, calories, etc. But I wouldn't recommend you go swimming with a leather strap on, because that's not really designed to repel water. It's going to get soaked and it's going to feel really uncomfortable on your skin. So you want to really replace this with a silicone strap, 22 millimeters in size. Quick release, take this off, put the replacement strap on, and then you can dive right in. Now let me show you how to change your watch face directly on the watch. So keep the center press. You're going to feel haptic feedback, and then you can swipe to access a whole bunch of watch faces. You can even use the crown to scroll through the internal watch faces. So here's a quick look at some of the watch faces available on this watch. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of watch faces, but I'm also going to show you the corresponding always on display for each watch face. Now let's take a closer look at the watch features. If we swipe down from the top, you've got your notifications. If we swipe up from the bottom, you've got a whole bunch of quick toggles like brightness, sound, torch, and you've even got a shortcut to your main system settings. Now if you swipe towards the right or towards the left, you've got your widgets. So the first one is based on health. You can see all your health metrics, your current heart rate, and you've got a shortcut to your favorite activity. Now you can actually edit the layout of the widgets as well. So if you keep an icon pressed, you will see the widget zoom out. Then you can individually change things around. So you can actually choose a specific workout. For me, it's walking. I do like going for long walks. If you didn't want heart rate there, tap on it and you can select anything else you like. You can have stats, calories, step counter, standing, moving, temperature, SpO2, sleep, stress, breathing, weather, and so on and so forth. So completely customizable widgets. You can also adjust the layout as well. So if you wanted a totally different layout, you can create your own widget. So for example, you can have stats. I'll make one right now. I like looking at my steps, so step counter, and I think I'll have my sleep record, and finally total calories burnt. So I've just created my own widget there, which is pretty awesome. Now if we keep going, you've got calendar, weather, and sleep tracking. Next we have timer, breathing, stress, and SpO2, and then finally we have the Alexa voice assistant. So the world is your oyster. You can customize this how you want. Really liking how Xiaomi has implemented the customizations for the widgets. Very useful. Now if you press the bottom button, it will take you straight to workouts, and you can select from over 100 different workouts, and there are a lot of categories and a lot of workouts you can go through. You can choose things like belly dancing or even Zumba. So yeah, over 100 workouts built in. Now if you press the top crown like a button, it will bring up all your apps, and there are a lot of apps, and this is one of the layouts you can choose. Icon layout, you can use the touchscreen, or you can use the rotatable crown. So that was the grid layout. You can also switch to list layout for the apps, and I'll show you what that looks like. Let's quickly go through the apps. We've got workouts, running, history, stats, heart rate, temperature, SpO2, sleep, stress, breathing, cycles, Alexa, weather, cards, events, favorite contacts, phone, recorder, music, camera, alarm, stopwatch, timer, barometer, compass, find phone, flashlight, and settings. Now I'm going to skim through the settings as well. So we've got watch faces, we've got headphones, so you can actually connect to some Bluetooth headphones if you wanted. Sound and vibration, we've got display options. So brightness, I've got it set to maximum brightness. It's probably better to have the brightness set on auto, but for this video, just so I can record it properly, I have it set the brightness to max. We've got auto lock from 5 seconds all the way down to 5 minutes. We've got raise to wake all day, or you can even turn it off, or you can schedule it for a specific time. You've got cover to sleep, so that's cover to sleep. Double tap to wake. Always on display is actually scheduled. So you can have it off, you can have it smart or scheduled. So I have it on from 8 in the morning to 10 p.m, always on display. You can have that something like 9 to 5 if you prefer. So that's pretty much the important display settings. You've got do not disturb. You've got auto workout detection. This by default is off. So you need to go into settings to switch it on. I have it on now, so it can automatically detect workouts. Exercise shortcuts, app layout, pin, system settings, and about. Under system settings, you can reboot, power off, connect to a new phone, or factory reset. And then you've got about, where you can see the model numbers and the Watch OS version, etc. So now it's time to test the health features to see how accurate they actually are. Here is the O2 ring. It's a medical grade sensor which you wear on your thumb, and it will give you an accurate reading for your heart rate and your blood oxygen. So we're going to compare this medical grade device to this watch, and we're going to see how far off the results are. So already you can see 97% blood oxygen, and the heart rate is around 74 beats per minute. So let's open up the heart rate sensor first of all. So that's the current reading, 70 beats per minute, 68 beats per minute versus 78, 72 versus 79, 74 versus 79. So after about a minute, we are getting closer. 74 versus 77, 74, 78. So that's how it compares with the heart rate. The watch does a decent job in trying to keep up with the medical grade sensor, but of course the medical grade sensor is faster and more accurate. But in comparison, this is what you can expect. Now let's test out the SpO2. So if you open up SpO2, tap measure. I have to stay very still. All right, 93% blood oxygen. And you can see the O2 ring is 98%. That's way off. I'm going to try it once more. So again, 93% exactly same, and the O2 ring is saying 96%. So the SpO2 results are not as accurate as I would have liked. So there you have it, guys. That was the Xiaomi Watch S1 Pro. This smartwatch has the best looking screen on a smartwatch that I have seen in quite a long time. The watch faces look so damn good on this, and the custom individual always on display designs are also very nice to look at. You've got 5 ATM water resistance, beautifully designed watch with sapphire crystal glass, finished in stainless steel, tiny bezels, very light on the wrist, nice large responsive touchscreen. And in case you're wondering, I have a wrist circumference of 7 inches and this watch does not feel too big for my wrist. You've got decent health tracking features with accurate heart rate monitoring, accurate step counter. I really like the sleep monitoring and the advanced sleep monitoring features. The SpO2 was not that accurate, but this is a brand new smartwatch. Maybe Xiaomi will fix that in a future firmware update. Battery life is amazing. With everything on, you get 5 days easily. Switch off some of those continuous tracking features and the battery will further extend. I love the included fast charger, but you can actually drop this smartwatch on most wireless charging pads to charge the watch, or you can even reverse charge with your smartphone. So all in all, if you want a premium smart fitness watch, the Xiaomi Watch S1 Pro is pretty nice for the price. I hope you found this one useful. Hit the like button if you did, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.